Hello bros, I'm Uncle Phase 0, BroFive production. Next part, Sakura Shine Girls.com right here. And we're loading where we left off. It was here. Here we are. The atmosphere in this place is completely different from the world outside. I think I'm beginning to understand. They named this place Two Gates where you come from, right? That's right. It's sort of like a beacon. There are only a few places like it in your world. I see. It's sort of, although my senses cannot pick up on what it is. Something about this place just feels very different. A lot of people possess a small amount of physical ability. It's that feeling you get which you can't quite explain. The gut feeling that warns you about danger when you think you hear something. Training your ability is going to be very important if you want to be a priest. She is mentioning that festival again. Come on, let me show you inside. The inside of Nayuko Shrine is quite different from Keio's Shrine. It seems a lot newer. The sunlight pours in from the outside, seemingly at the perfect place for the cat to take a nap. What do you think? It's quite nice in here. But I think we're getting distracted. I need to know about the Ascension Festival, Yoko. What do you need to know? Well, you told me that it's an event which will allow you and Keio to stay in this realm as guardian spirits. But what is my role in all of it is? Priests have to govern the rules of the spirits in this world. Keio must have told you about it before. There are spirits in everything you see. That is what she said. So you're telling me that I help keep these spirits in line? Kind of like a spirit policeman? Yep, that's pretty much it. What you call exorcism is in this world is just quelling out of controlled spirits. Sometimes a wind spirit becomes trapped inside a stone or a house, and a priest is the one who has put them back in their rightful place. Isn't that a bit forceful, however? Not at all. A wind spirit desires to be free, to be trapped and unable to leave. It makes them very sad. So essentially I can command and direct spirits. That's really simple the way you put it, but yes. You help guide the spirits and talk to them as well. So your role in the Ascension Festival will be to serve as a spiritual anchor for us while we stay in this world. And what would happen if this festival didn't work out as planned? Oh, don't worry about it. There's no way it can go wrong. Since we already arrived in this world and your spirit is strong, there should be no problem. But aren't you doing just fine without me? I mean, you and Keio were already going to school before I arrived here. It was your grandfather providing us with an anchor in this world. Despite his age, he has a strong spirit. Now that you're here, he's been able to take it easy. That's why we always need a priest before the Ascension event. All you need to do is to keep your eyes open to both worlds and keep your spirit strong. With your help, we will bring order to this land as our houses has done for centuries. You sound a lot more formal than you usually do. It's just something I have to do, okay? I can't just explain it really simple in a really simple way. Really though, all you need to do is to believe. And nothing can go wrong. Is that supposed to be my training? Well, obviously there are some other things. But for the sake of this festival, you will be fine. Don't you think you're getting out of training, however? Just because you come from a long line of mediums doesn't mean you can't let your talent go to waste. Once you sharpen your senses, you will become a great priest. I'm sure of it. Now then, we're going to start you off with some exercises. Every spirit learns these in order to help them define them and maintain themselves in the bond. And so for the rest of the morning, Naoka drills me through the mental exercises to help me improve my talent as a medium. After spending all of the time with Naoka yesterday, I do feel as though my senses are much sharper than they were before. The strange feeling I got when I was walking home the other day is starting to become less unpleasant. Even if somewhere as mundane as this, I experience a bit of differently than before. The leaves of the trees are greener, the sky is deeper blue. Aren't I supposed to be skeptic? Actually, they are very nice pictures. How am I just readily accepting all of this? They said that I was because I denied the existence, that I was not able to see any of this before. How many people in the world are like me then? Just how much happens around us that we don't even see. As I continue to think to myself, I hear someone else walking up the street. Greetings, Turo. Keo bows before me in a dignified manner. I hope that your time spent with Naoka was not too draining. She can be very difficult if you're in the same room as her for too long. No, it was anything like that. I am glad. She does not appreciate the responsibility that has been placed on us. They partake in a sense of pressure and govern the spirits of this land. This is our duty, and one we should proudly uphold. I don't think it's unreasonable to have a little bit of fun while you're here. After all, would you at least be a bit curious about this world? Well, I do not understand this world, and if I'm going to serve as a guardian spirit, why is it important that you need to govern this land anyway? As I told you, we are guardians. We basically enforce the boundaries between your world and ours. Strange things can happen in lands that do not possess guardian spirits residing over them. So that is our duty. I see. Our role are to guide and shape it to ensure its prosperity. So you're kind of like a god? That is one way to put it. We arrive at the school gates. I cannot stand Naoko not taking this seriously enough. It is an honor to be picked as a governing spirit, and she spends her time in such petty ways. How can she be so I can't pronounce that word right now. When I was talking to her, she seemed to take it seriously enough. You do not know her as I do. It's then that I hear the sound of something tipping over above us. How the hell did that even happen? A cascade of water rains down from the leaves, soaking Keo from head to toe. Through a soaked uniform, I see this distinct black panties again. For a moment, she just stands there and says nothing. The look on her face is a mixture of disgust and anger. I know that most cats hate water, so I wonder how much Keo would hate it too. Naoko, I know that was you. You had better come down here right now. Make me. Naoko's head pops out of the window above us. So it looked like the rumors were true. Black lace panties. I just stand there in shock. You're always doing things like this. I swear when I catch you, you're going to get it. Ha! You're not going to be able to catch me like that. Kay looks down on herself and her soaked clothes. Why did the uniform have to be white? Damn it. I'm looking again. Except this time I can see that she has a matching bra for those lace panties. Actually, underwear that is matching for girls is actually, I think that's better. Because when it's not matching, what the hell are they wearing? Alright, I'm going off topic. Not only that, but she has quite a big... I shake my head trying to clear the vertigo from my mind. Now you go down here right away. Nope, I don't feel like it. The silly black cat needed a shower anyway. And you need to be disciplined. Before Kayo can start moving, I put my arm in front of her. What are you doing, Toru? Please don't cause a scene. I look around me. It's surprisingly empty around here. Let's get you somewhere where you can dry off. I'll talk to Naoka about this later. Is there anywhere the sun hits and no one is going to see us? There are a few places around here. Come on then. I take her by the hand. Is it really necessary to hold my hand like that? Now isn't really the time to worry about things like that. It will be embarrassing if anyone sees you like this, won't it? Yes, that's right. Damn it. Damn that, Nayoko. I will have my revenge for this. Don't worry about the revenge right now. We can sort that out later. I don't know how I'm holding my composure in this situation. But somehow those exercises Nayoko made me practice, I feel much more composed than I ever been before. We managed to get Kayo somewhere where she could get changed. I'm not very happy that Nayoko did something like that, however. At least no one else saw Kayo's panties. Why do this right say? I think they mean to say saw Kayo's panties. I can only imagine how much grief that would put her through. The incidents such as these are used to happen all the time back in the bond. She was trying to throw me off. That was completely uncalled for, no matter what way you look at it. I appreciate your concern, but this is a matter between her and me. Please allow me to deal with her in my own terms. There's no need for you to concern yourself about it. It's not relevant to you, to put it bluntly. It does not matter if we get along or we do not. As long as we are sufficiently fulfill our duties, that is the only important thing. I don't buy that. I'm meant to keep the spirits in check, and technically Nayoko and Kayo are spirits, so I should actually talk to Nayoko about it. So I wonder why Nayoko would do this. Perhaps I should speak with her to get the root of the problem. Alas, I do not sense her here now, so she will probably not turn up for some time. Well, Kayo says that I should not worry about it, but I don't like seeing them fight like this. The class is over. I'm going to go look for her. Kayo excused herself, going somewhere else. Who knows what she's up to? She seems to be fine considering what happened. I have owned a few pet cats in the past. Not a single one of them liked water at all. But my main concern at the moment is where Nayoko is hiding. I'm sure that she was wearing her uniform, so she's obviously intended to come to class today. So why would she hide away at the dump and that bucket of water on Kayo if that was her intention? Honestly, the conflict between both of them is just silly. Hello, Toru. My teacher passes by me. Are you settling in okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I've seen those two troublemakers hanging around you a lot. He lets out a heavy sigh. Ever since they came here, they have been doing ridiculous things to each other. I'm not going to mention the bucket incident from this morning. If anything happens, please let me know. That's no problem. Alright, see you in class. He heads off then. It sounds like the incidents like this are just the norm with the two of them involved. Hey Toru. I look around. Ayako? Where are you? I'm feeling a strange atmosphere again. Take a right just down the hall. You'll find me there. I can't determine where her whispers are coming from. It's more like inside of my head. A spirit, so that would make sense. Hesitantly I begin following her instructions. Look to your right. Sure enough I do. A white tail is sticking out from behind one of the doors. Come in here. She beckons at me with her tail. Quietly I open the door. I step into what appears to be a cooking practice room. Naoki is sitting on one of the benches. So where is where you were hiding? Yep, there will be no one using this room for the entire day, so I can safely wait things out. I just shake my head. Why did you do that to Nayoko? Why did you do that, Nayoko? I was completely unnecessary. She always is full of herself. Duty this, duty that. Does she honestly think that I'm not aware of how important this job is? I'm here because I care too. You were listening to us the whole time, weren't you? That's right. Never underestimate the cat's hearing. Even if it bothers you so much, I think what you did was going too far. You don't get it, Toru. People like her need to be taken down a peg. She doesn't even care that much. She just pretend later that nothing ever happened. That's what I don't like about her. I like to think that I'm patient enough. But I honestly don't like this at all. You should apologize to her. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't you think that you should say sorry? I understand that the both of you have a long-running feud, but you aren't in the bond anymore. Naoko grows quiet. It's just not that simple, Toru. I know that it's easy from an outsider perspective, but for us, we just can't do it simply. Why? You obviously don't hate each other. Both of you agreed to come here as a pair, didn't you? That's true. Well, face it, even if you don't like her. You're going to be spending a long time as neighbors in those two shrines. I suppose that it's not really my place to say anything, but just think about it, okay? That's all I would ask of you. Naoki seems to be thinking it over. Her tail wags from side to side, her ears folding back. A deep, deep frown forms on her face. Honestly, I think of this nonsense is ridiculous. It may seem like I'm taking Chaos' side in all of this, but I don't think either of them are being particularly fair to each other. Well, maybe just this one time. I can say sorry to her. Just give me some time, though. That's some progress, at least. Chaos said that I don't have to involve myself with this, but just simply doesn't sit right with me. Thank you for listening to me. It's funny, Toru. Sometimes something about your voice. She gets off the kitchen bench and stands up. Quietly she draws closer to me. Her vivid blue eyes stare deeply into mine. There's something special in your eyes. Do you really think so? I wish she wouldn't stand so close to me. Her face. Everything about her is so outwardly. Yet it's beautiful in a way that I cannot fully understand. I do think so. Her hand reaches down toward my face. A gentle strokes my cheek. Most people here have no spark in their eyes. They're grown dull and cynical. But you, Toru, there is something inside you. It's hard to explain. I remember seeing something similar in your grandfather's eyes. Do all of the men in your family have this? I don't really know. It's not something that I've noticed before. Well, whatever it is, it shines very bright in your soul. My soul? Well, of course you have a soul, silly. Did you think that souls didn't exist or something? I haven't really thought about it no. Remember that I used to be cynical and I never believed in things like that before? Why would you deny the existence of a soul of all things? Wouldn't that be a very sad way to live? To just simply think that that when you reach the end of your life you simply cease to exist? That would make me very sad. Now that she brings that up, thinking like that is kind of depressing. Well, it's the best not to think about things like that, isn't it? Wait a moment. Did the atmosphere in here change? Huh? She looks around her. The colors in the room have become more vivid. You're picking up so easily in it now. There are moments when the worlds overlap, and it's in the gap that spirits manifest themselves. Why do I feel so at peace? Because you are in tune with the heartbeat of the two worlds. Peace of mind comes from the understanding, doesn't it? The more you begin to notice and to understand, the more at peace your heart will be. I'm only repeating what I was told back in the beyond. But I was told that human beings crave peace of mind, and desire understanding above all else. But she looks around the room. There should be some spirits hiding in here somewhere. This might be a good opportunity for you to practice. You mean talk with them? Exactly. I'll stand there awkwardly. What am I supposed to do exactly? Just say whatever? Just say anything. Get their attention. Make sure you concentrate first, though. The more you focus, the more clearly they will be able to hear your voice. I should end this clip now, but I like to wait till this scene ends. Well, it's worth a shot, I guess. Hey, is there someone in here? I noticed that the atmosphere grows strangely quiet. Is someone listening? I swear that I hear something whisper to me. Hold on, I can't quite understand you. I strain my ears trying to understand what they are saying. I can't hear them, but they seem to be able to hear you. That's very good, Turu. It's not enough if we can't carry on a conversation, though. You're only just learning how to use your talents. You can't scold yourself for not succeeding right away. I hear something rattling underneath the bench. Eh? What's that? It starts rattling again. Oh, it seems like there are spirits hiding in there. They must be a bit shy. Come on, guys. She opens the cupboard. An assortment of different condiments and food stuff is stored there. Now, where would you be hiding? She begins to pull things out of the cupboard. No, you aren't here, and you're not here either. Where could you be? She pulls out some sort of tube. What is this supposed to be? She looks it up and down. Turu, do you know what this is? She begins squeezing on it. Wait, don't squeeze on it like that. Huh? Why not? It's then that the top of the tube burst from the pressure. I guess that would happen. And that is a change of scene according to me, so I can save there. So main menu, yes, and quit. And that's all I have for Sakura Shrine Girls this time. So hit like and subscribe, and I see you next time. BroFive!